You are watching Game Changers, brought to you by the Atlanta Gladiators.
It's amazing. I mean, he's just a model of hard work, determination, just putting his mind to something. It's amazing to see him, see the rewards for those, for putting all that effort in. And so it's been, for me, just gratifying to see a young person get a lot of, results out of their hard work. I'm proud to have him here. Can't imagine the program without him.
Cross country, I started in 6th grade. My mom just wanted me to start cross country, and I did, and I loved it. So I was not very good at it. My 6th grade year, I was not very good at it all, but I think 7th grade, I got like the most improved award. And then by 8th grade, I was like MVP on the JV teams. It's more mental, and so you kind of have to learn how to break boundaries mentally, not just physically.
I met Brandon when he was an 8th grader, and he was running with our middle school team and joined us for the latter part of the season, because traditionally the 8th graders run JV region with us. And I noticed how hardworking he was even back then, but he was just sort of in infancy. Freshman year, he was really in the 19s and 20s most of the year. He ran 1:18 something at a faster course, but he really spent most of the year in the 19s and 20s, kind of almost being discipled by one of our older runners, one of our seniors, and then kind of broke out on his own his sophomore year, and then it's been full speed ahead since.
Coach Boudreau has meant a lot to me. He's really been there, since 8th grade, because I ran with the varsity team obviously as a JV runner. I ran at region with them. All from the start, he was really supportive of me. He kind of really showed me what it meant to be a runner and kind of beat my mental boundaries. Sophomore year, I remember I won region, and that was really encouraging for me. I never thought that I'd win a race, but I won region, and I came into state, and I did really well at state as well. And then again in my sophomore year, I did really well in track, and I just kept doing really good, and it was really encouraging for me. And so that's when I started to think about college and whatnot.
If you didn't tell, he's a first-generation American. His parents are from Romania. Straight from Romania. His father fled communism. Brandon's learning as a first-generation potential college student here in America what that's like. And so it's been a real process with Brandon to get him to start doing a lot of the recruiting things necessary, because unlike a lot of football, guys don't necessarily come and scout cross-country meets all the time. A lot of the best coaches do. But there's the pickings are a little slimmer when it comes to boys, particularly boys running. And so Brandon's had to learn how to kind of market himself, if you will. And that's not always his his first inclination is to be humble. I've challenged him to be a little more, not boastful, stay modest, but be proud of your accomplishments, and he's getting better at that.
I'm looking at Liberty University, Charleston Southern, and Clemson University.
It's just a great family. His mom and dad are super supportive. His father is accomplished attorney in his own right here in Gwinnett, and really helps push Brandon in a very positive, as a positive role model. Of him. He doesn't need me to be much of a role model, because he's got the best one he can imagine at home, and his father and his mother, and he's got some great siblings too. So I would say that he comes from a fantastic family that's supportive of the school, and Brandon in particular as a runner and as a student and as a musician. If you didn't tell, he also plays several instruments. So he's very, very talented. He doesn't know how good he could really be. I'm a person that tries to push my runners to be the best they could be, but I also understand they're still in high school. And if they want to run at a collegiate level, I want to leave some meat on the bone, quote unquote, for the collegiate coaches to try to work with the students to get them even better, to be better student athletes. He can go as far as he wants to go. He's incredibly talented and incredibly hardworking. Whatever program gets him is going to be very rewarded. He's the only senior presently. So the goals really are just to get best college opportunities possible for him, to continue to have his grades up. He's the senior chaplain, for the whole senior class, so he's got that responsibility too. And then to try to be a leader on the team. We've got a very, very, very young team. And so he's trying to help accomplish all those things, which is a lot to ask of one person. So I try to take the pressure off of him as much as possible, but he imposes a lot on himself.
I'm trying to instill just a really strong work ethic. A lot of them, like me, they didn't really know what work ethic was, and try how to break those mental boundaries. And now I'm just trying to show them what it's like and how much fun running can actually be. The past 2 years, we always wanted to win, and we got second, and the next year we got second. And it wasn't really much different, except there was just this aspect of the team. We were really good together. There was a lot of good team chemistry, and I could definitely say that we were running for each other. We just wanted it so bad. I just wanted to get a ring really bad, but it was a lot of fun. But we really did it just for each other. I think the goal, is just to win state. Go ahead and win state again.